Hey guys, Pet Stays here. Let's talk about that. I posted my video up on my initial thoughts on there, and um, it's really a giant nerf patch. Really, that's my mindset with it so far. It's not awful. I actually think it's a good. These are good changes. Um, I'm trying to debate if Tableau's change went a little too far. Is he still good? Is he unusable? I don't know. It's they want a long way to make his changes, and maybe that's what it's going to take is just not being used the same way. I do like the changes though. I mean, they were some of the issues that were first pretty rare to get, and the ones that do have it pretty much use it every fight. And I'm not sure it's the worst thing in the world that they get changed a little bit. It hurts me to say it though because I mean, it really does when you put a lot of resources into a unit and then they get nerfed. All those double mons, all that. Well, the runes at least you get back, but it's just that if you, I mean, Tableau's a unit where it's a nat 4 where if you had it, you might have double monned it up. And anyone that double monned it up is going to be kind of pissed. Even if you just use Dice Magicians, I mean, just normal skill ups. That one, I think if it gets nerfed to the point where it's not usable, is a problem. Like Iris, I think is still really strong. And yeah, the nerf was a big nerf. I think she's still really strong and still used, and I don't think anyone that skilled her up is gonna be upset about the skill ups, and she's still gonna be fine. Tableau, like I read it and I'm iffy if it. I mean, like something like Rakan, something like Leica, those two units still their core is fixed. That they had nerfs to them. It's a big change to those units, but again, their core uses are still there around. So something like those two units, I don't think anyone's pissed off about that for them being used. Now, uh, Tabo is the one where I think it got hit the hardest. It was probably the one that was broken the most to now to the one that, like I said, I can't tell. I mean, we're gonna have to wait to see it comes out, and the people who have Tableau are gonna really be able to tell us, or if we actually start seeing it in RTA and how bad it is. Hey, Vidish, welcome. How you doing? So I'm just talking my minor thoughts on the patch right now, and you know, I think this is the first time Comtours has really came out and nerfed a ton of units. You got Amelia. Amelia is getting a buff. Congratulations. Amelia was really good anyway, and the buff she's getting is not actually anything that's changing to. She's getting more damage in human form. Not much of a big deal. That's not what her use is. But granting every turn immunity is really strong. It's not like the best immunity unit, but it's a solid one, and it's one that counters stuff that strips you off a one-time strip because you get the immunity back the next turn anyway. So I find Amelia top. Not it's probably the best of the three elemental unicorns. But again, the other unicorns now are getting a big change, so that may change soon. The wind one is getting massive amount of damage. I think the wind one seems a little bit more interesting now because it gains a lot of turns, a lot of extra turns, plus a lot of good damage. So, but the water one still immunity every turn, defense buff. It's what it is. It's a really good support unit. Again, it's really just RTA and Arena. I don't think the unicorns have much use outside of those places, but again, those are strong places to be, right? And what else? Which other big units were changed now? Of the cheaper units, I think Darion's actually got a really big buff, like almost to the point where Darion may be usable on just normal arena defense now, just to be anti-Lucian for some people, to mix in with your normal anti-Lucian teams. 20% damage reduction is pretty. I mean, 15 was okay. 20 seems pretty good. Plus a reliable, much more reliable attack break on default skill. Is it default? I think it's on the default skill. Violent Nemesis or Violent Will? Depends on how fast you can get it. I would probably go Violent Nemesis. Because Will only really affects the first turn out, and most people aren't targeting the Unicorn first. I mean, it's not your main target to kill first. If I see an RTA, it's not my main target I'm going after. So I would go Nemesis on there. Or Offset doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, Nemesis would be ideal, I think. Because you want, if it gets hit, you want it to cycle through its turn quick enough so that it can get the immunity up again. That's the mindset for it. Will, again, Will's protects for the first turn. Even if you go Endure or something, that's probably better than Will. Again, it's for the duration effect. And targets like the Unicorn, anything that's not the main focus, something that when you see it, when you pick out a team and you don't see, this is the first unit I need to kill, I don't think Will is necessary for it. But if it can get crowd control down, let me read something about it, because does the passive still go off if it's stunned? Water Unicorn Summoner's War. Because I'm trying to remember, does it? I know the passive is what gives the immunity every turn. Does it still go off if she doesn't move? Passive increases deep when attacked. Oh no, the passive is when it gets attacked. Human form, right? So it starts after. So you got to get to. Maybe Will is better because you got to get him to. You have to get her to. It's on it. So you got to get her to human form. That's kind of what you got to do. So yeah, maybe Will is better because she can get crowd control before she can get to the unicorn form. Once she's in unicorn form, then she can give the immunity every turn. So you got to get her into unicorn form first. So yeah, Will's probably better because if she's stunned before that happens, doesn't help. I wish the unicorns you could decide which one you start off. You could just start in human form instead of starting in unicorn. That would be really good for the unicorns, but I guess that takes a little bit of programming changing, and I guess maybe not even how they intend it to be used. So I like it. I mean, again, I think it's the unicorns. They're unique units, and I think the water one is really good. I think she's only good when you control it. I think the AI on the unicorns. I think AI on all unicorns are pretty bad. They will do skills you don't want them at the same time. Other problems for a support unit, she doesn't have any healing, so she doesn't sustain your team. She supports them by giving defense buff, and she supports by giving immunity, but she doesn't heal anyone. So she doesn't have, for a support unit, most support units that tend to be used have some kind of protection with it, whether it be shields or heals, some kind of sustain. Amelia alone is not the sustain. So she's support, but she's not sustain. Even something like Wusa heals. Lucian died. So that is the negatives about her. And that's why it's kind of hard to fit her into a proper team, and that's why you don't see her used everywhere. But she also has good crowd control with provoking and provoking someone and putting on the counterattack buff on herself. So, but her damage is not huge anyway. So she's a nice unit. It has uses. I'm just not sure. I mean, it seems really good, but not perfect. And the problem is she's like the good support unit is something you think you could fit on defense, but her AI is really bad that you probably can't throw her on an AD reliably. But that's it's a good, again, it's a decent unit. Plus they're getting more damage, so more damage is always going to be useful. And we can maybe fit a way to find it in. I don't think we got enough summoning stones for another summon. Swift. Alright, let's do some RTA, and then, again, if anyone has any questions, any any units that's making anyone else excited for these packs. The one that's getting me a little bit excited is the Wind Mermaid. I think that's one where it looks interesting. It strips and defense break, so I like that. And on that skill, it does a skill reset as well. So it does a lot of things in that one skill. Really? Just wanted to do RTA. So that, again, I'm not sure what it did now. I think it did the same thing now. It's just now you're getting 100% strip at first, and then afterwards it has potential to reset multiple times. And I think that seems pretty strong. Chiclet, right? Or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. So, Chiclet right now, skill 1, burst. So skill 1 strips, 50% chance to strip. Skill 2 removes all harmful effects on that. So it's a cleanse and shield. And skill 3 attacks enemy 3 times. Hey Black TG, welcome. Attacks enemy target 3 times, remove beneficial effect with a 50% chance for each attack. Decreases defense for 2 turns, increases the skill by 2 turns. So now it's gonna, now that goes from attacking 3 times, defense breaks 3 times chances for defense break, 3 times the chance for skill cooldowns, but only the first hit can strip. So, but it becomes 100% strip. Yep, I remember no lightning. Did that change? Hopefully it changed for the better. Hey Drazzle, welcome. How you doing? Hey Mimi and Wawa. That's a nice name. That's a cute name. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? But yes, Rip. I don't think Iris is that bad. I mean, it's a nerf to Iris. I'm not saying it's not a nerf to Iris, but I don't think it's a major nerf to Iris. It's not like Iris becomes unusable. Tablo, the nerf to Tablo really does bother me. Or I'm not sure if it bothers me. It's you know, Tablo's nerf, Tablo's change. If it gets to the point where Tablo's unusable, it's bad. If Tablo's still good, just not crazy OP, then that's what we need. So we are banning Perner, or we ban Wind Monkey. We ban Bastet, actually. Yeah, we just ban Bastet. So we going to... So, you're liking the even though it doesn't buff any of I'm yeah, well, okay. It hurts Rakan, it hurts like a little bit. Those two, I don't think those 2 units needed to be... I don't think those 2 units needed to be nerfed. And, I mean, they were strong. They were both really strong. But those 2 units didn't need a nerf. They weren't crazy where they were unstoppable. And they were just solid, good units that got nerfed. Those are 2 units that got buffed beyond. And if they just got changed out to what they are now, I think it would have been fine. Really? Do we just take away Perna's life now? Let's take away first Perna's life. Because that's all we can do. We won't kill Wind Monkey. And Velagel's going to get an extra turn afterwards now. That's okay. It really sucks that we didn't get the strip on the immunity there. That's... Attack Chasun, hopefully? Oh, this partner doesn't do any damage. The Violent Fox sucks there. Made fire, though. I personally haven't done the double fire mummy defense. I know my guildmate Orange LOL does it. She's done it in the past. She's, you know, wait, what happened? Why did I not fall on blossoms there? I screwed up. Tune got back. But win by playing and win assassin. I still don't have a win assassin, so we gotta kill this thing now. And that was. Did I just mess up before by not having fall? Or do we have silence on? We must have had silence on. That must have been it. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. I've had silence on. Have I run into it? I've run into it a few times. It's not. I personally don't think it's anything special. It's just. Oh, we had attack buff. It's not, like I said, it's not anything special against it. It's just different. You can't Lucian it. And you gotta tank it out. It's a little bruiserous. So, but I think it was more interesting when people didn't know what fire mummies were. Now that people, like, it's been out for a couple of months now. Too Lazy to Die is the one who started using it at first. And that's where Orange copied it from and how other people started to use it. Now that people seen it, it's not. It's just you have to be a little bit more careful about when you face it. That's the only thing about it. You just have to understand what its passive does. When units like a Fire Mummy... Did I not reset Villagel? I thought we reset. Okay. Again, we killed the damage and then we're fine. So... yes, Orange is in my guild. Yes, I've been a fan of Orange for a while. I joined her guild a long time ago, and then we switched guilds together, and we lost this because it didn't reset. Villagel. That really sucks. But yeah, against double fire mummies, it's again, it's just the passive that deals back. I have one of the few units that counter it really hard with the Water Monkey, which I use that most people don't. So, to me, it doesn't bother me when I see it, but I understand why it affects other people. And a lot of people will avoid you for it, so that alone is pretty good. So anything that just reduces the amount, I mean, it's still going to get hit. It's not, and it's pretty beatable by the people. Oh, we're going to see the last of Tableau. Do I use Mobizen? Yes. It says it right here. Bottom right-hand corner, right? Powered by Mobizen. I'm probably one of the last streamers that still use Mobizen. I think we just banned Tableau, right? I think my Gemini needs help. No, don't be sorry. It's... Oh. Yeah, just banned Tableau. Oh, wait. Just banned Mo Long as the damage? You've been trying to set it up for hours. You need help? Okay, what help do you need? I can try and help you. But I'm not a real expert with it. But I did have a lot of issues setting it up at first. But what problems are you having with it? I can do that. What effect does the Barbarian King do with the fire thing? So, the Wind Barbarian King, that fire little skill that you see is branding. Any unit that has branding on it takes 25% more damage. That stacks with, you know, armor break and all of the those other skills. Really? You get to stun on Annabelle? That's the one who you needed to get to stun off. So yeah, so branding just, if it puts branding on someone, they just take 25% more damage. That doesn't stack on skills like Mo Long, where it's a fixed number, but it does for like almost any other skill. So something like Pun Bank doesn't either. No one's at 70%. And Sassoon would Fallen Blossoms anyone that he does that on. Really? That's a nice stun. We'll keep Fallen Blossoms up for when he does that stupid skill. Oh, you don't know how to register account? Isn't it just type in your email address? That part I don't really remember how to register the account. I thought you just type in an email address and create a password. I don't remember anything special about that. So they're focusing on Teshar. Don't crit. Don't crit. Let's kill Orion first. Hannibal hasn't gotten a turn yet. Nothing to say sign up. Have you downloaded the app and Teshar is just so bad. If Hannibal, oh no, Uso's gonna get Whistle Mentality up first. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special for it, that part. I just remember just signing right straight into it. There are, like... This is why Tablo needs to get nerfed. And he is. But... That's so strong, the whole... No strip, right? We have both heals up, I think. Why are you attacking there? Oh, you already used Fallen Blossoms. Oh, crap. Annabelle still has a heal, though. Let's focus down more long. Mountain's power, that's fine. We can heal. And Molong's already used his nuke. So tanky. Make sure when you are using Mobizen, if you're using a Samsung device, there's a separate there's like 2 separate apps on Samsung on the phone. One is called Mobizen and one is for Mobizen for Samsung. Make sure you're using the right one. That's the only thing I can really think of that was an issue. The other thing is when you set it up, there's just some settings you have to change so that you can display the screen properly off of there. That was my biggest issue with it. One where I had to take exclusive windows off. No Samsung. So make sure you're using the one that just says Mobizen, not Mobizen for Samsung. I do use Samsung, so that's the one I use. I imagine it shouldn't be anything different. Yeah. I'm surprised this unit didn't get a nerf. This is a unit that really needs a nerf. The defense scaling on his attacks should probably come down a little bit. I mean, I just think the amount of damage that thing does is just more than it should be. SideSync is the most popular one. I think that's being used now for Android phones to PC. That's the one I think. Yeah, I think that's the one most people use. It's probably the most reliable one. I just have some issues with it because there are little quirks with it. Basically, if you ever switch, when you switch your window with it, it seems not to work too well. Like it'll crash on you. That's at least when I mean, the old versions of SideSync, maybe that they should have hopefully fixed that by now, but the versions when I used it, that was the issue with it. So, who do we want to kill? My next goal is I need to get Annabelle faster. I've heard that we will be getting new units, the light paladin. I heard that. I don't know how true that is. That sounds perfectly legit, though. That's nice. The violent fuck out of there. This is fine. Kill Vela Jewel next. Get heals up here. That's supposedly coming probably September. So I know it's not official, but the last few years, the last year and 2 years ago, September is when ComTours has released major patch, uh, you know, major content updates. Sadly, they've only done it once a year. Last year we got the Fire Homunculus and all the Elemental Rifts. That was the new content that was brought to us last year. The year before that is when they added Rage. So, and this year I guess I don't think Fusion is. Oh, that sucks. I don't think. Oh, he's gonna just cleanse it. What's wrong with me? I don't think Fusion's just the end of all new content. Hopefully there's more to it than just the Fusion. Hopefully they are adding more than that. I know there's talks of adding three-way guild wars. I don't really know how that's supposed to work. Does SideSync work on? Yeah, Samsung SideSync works on not for non Samsung users. Yes, I believe so. Again, I'm a Samsung user, but I don't think anything on there was Samsung only. I didn't believe that at first too, but I know people use it for iPhones as well, and so it should work on everything. This panda doesn't realize that I can just cleanse, strip his stuff. That's what it takes you to quit. But yeah, Wind Panda, I think is personally that's one thing I think needs. If they were looking to nerf units, Wind Panda was the one that really stands out to me as overpowered. That just, not the defense scaling on it is just so good, just so good. It just does so much damage, and they could probably nerf his damage 50% and still be really strong, right? Or the scaling off by 50%, or maybe 50 is a lot. 25%, something like that. What is this? Three-turn invincibility. Okay, we cannot have that. Wind Assassin does. I think Wind Assassin's fine. Wind Assassin is the problem with it. It's a single target nuke. That's the problem with the. Okay. So yeah, the problem with the Wind Assassin is it's just a single target nuke. It kills something, gets an extra turn or an extra attack. As an extra attack, an extra turn. It does really good damage, but it needs a lot of setup. So you need defense break. You need. Does it self buff attack? No, it doesn't self buff. That's the dark one that self buffs the attack. So you need attack buff. You need defense break, and then it only kills one target at a time. Violent Leo, interesting. And I'm not sure if he realized he may have moved me ahead by blocking Nemesis. I don't understand what this team's supposed to do. He's gonna reset who? Does he self-buff attack? I can't remember. I guess we just killed Yanni. Yeah, we just reset these things. Or silence them. She defense breaks on, but she can't set herself up for defense break. I mean, she can't set herself up to kill unless she gains that extra turn. I don't understand what this thing is. This whole team just doesn't make sense to me. Like, Leo just doesn't bother. Leo, I mean, I understand the concept between Leo onto it, but it's not like you even gain extra turns from it. Because Leo caps your speed. So, this is a very odd comp. I'm sure he's just testing things out. I really do like bringing Juno against Leo comps, though. Why did I bring double strippers for anyway? Oh, whatever. Was I really that worried about single target invincibility? I think I read the skill wrong. I thought it was AoE. Invincibility. Dark Barbarian King is fine. The Wind one does really good damage. Are we going to lose Theo? Yeah, I think we're gonna lose Theo. Nope, never mind. That's a little unfair. Wind Barbarian King, really good. I mean, he did okay in PvP. Really good against Giants teams. Does a lot of damage. He can do a crap load of damage. He also sets up the rest of your team to do a good amount of damage. So, Wind Barbarian King is okay. It's not the worst unit in the world. It's not the greatest, but it's an above average unit. You shouldn't be upset with it. I hear stuff coming from my daughter. I'm worried. So he's taking my Okeanos from me, so we need to steal first turn, I think. Against Bastet. Ooh, Wind Unicorn, Sierra. Huh. Vampire. I don't think Vampire is necessary for the Barbarian King. I think just Fatal, Blade, or Violent. Fatal or Violent or Rage are perfectly fine for him. Oh, that's such a bad choice. Oh my, I'm bringing triple support here. Hopefully Wind Monkey can survive this. A Water Monkey. Hopefully he can survive something here. He's getting Bastet first turn, plus comes out afterwards. Who would you reset? Water Monkey, the real threat to me. Chasun? Okay. He has a Chilling. Chilling's gonna be an issue. Chilling's gonna steal my buffs. I don't want the AoE stun. Does that just remove the immunity from him? Okay. I think Chilling is the one we want to get rid of. That's pretty tanky. I look like... Hey, Donald Duck, I look like a supermodel? I highly doubt that's true. What? This unicorn just keeps giving extra turns, right? But yeah, I think we killed Chilling first, then we kill Okeanos. If I could really use some skill ups on Mihail. But so far, I mean, I think he's doing his pretty decent job of what I want him to do. Let's heal. So yeah, it's still, I mean, that does nice damage on the end over there. I mean, we had attack buff with it too and defense break, but that's pretty good damage. I don't like the unicorns don't seem strong enough. Even with the, I mean, it's getting a big buff now, so, but it just didn't seem strong enough. All right, guys. Hold on a sec. I gotta go check on my daughter. Hey, Donald Duck, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I will be back in 1 second. I just gotta check on my daughter. Ah. Hey Panda, how are you doing? Oh, so my 2-year-old, my not even 2-year-old daughter, since I left her in the other room, she was watching the iPad, and I decided to stream for a little bit. She pushed a chair to the island, took a container where we keep her snacks, brought it over to her little picnic table, opened it up, and just started having us sit down. She served herself a snack pretty much. So she's 19 months old, 21 months old now. Yeah, I couldn't even press the play button. I want to check up on my daughter but she pretty much self-served herself when I wasn't watching. I guess that's good and that's bad because I pulled the fire one last night after 2. I know it seems kind of useless. The fire unicorn. Fire unicorn is pretty. I haven't seen a good use of it. They're getting big buffs now, right? 25% more damage. Do I think the fire mermaid buff is viable? I'm interested in the wind one. I'm actually gonna build the wind one. Most people seem to think the fire one's really good now. I think we need to see the change in stats. That's really what it is. Because right now, Platy's base speed is really bad. And for a support unit, you need more speed. Let me just pull one up. So I think her base speed is 93. And 95. Her base speed is 95. So for her to really be viable, you need to get that base speed up to like 105, maybe at least 100. That just the little bit of speed really does matter. Mine's not built at all really, but they're changing this skill from a science to a full reset, a single target reset. Stun. So it stuns the enemy and gonna be a full reset. This is gonna be a revive, heal, attack, single target heal, and 30% attack. Recovers the HP and so it's AoE. It recovers the HP and attack for allied target, single target, right? Single target heal. Kind of messy for that. This skill does pretty good damage. If they keep the multiplier on that, it may be okay. I think it's viable, but I'm more interested in the win one. The win one is the one again, first skill is going to be the same. Second skill, it's a single target cleanse and shield. And skill 3 is going to be multi-hit 3 hits. First hit will strip, and all 3 hits after that have a chance to armor break and reset cooldowns by 2. So even though it's not going to be a max cooldown reset, if you hit all of them, it's going to be a 6-turn reset, and that's pretty good. So, I'm interested a lot in the wind one. It's, again, 100% chance for the first hit, so I need to read the skill a little bit more. I need to know if it's a full cleanse, does it remove all beneficial effects, or is it just one? If it's all on that 100%, then it's good. If it's a single one, then it stinks. Basically, we just need to see is it, and I can probably look it up now because I'm pretty sure that part's not going to change, but because it was a multi-hit now, so basically currently it's 3 hits and each has a 50% chance to strip. I don't know if each hit was able to remove each. So basically, like, if someone has 4 debuffs on there, is it 3 chances to remove all of them or 3 chances to remove 1 buff? My stream is lagging. Is it lagging for everyone, or is it just you for Black TG? as much as I see, YouTube says my stream health is green. It's never really green. So it may be on your end because my YouTube's showing it up as green on my end, so I can't tell. And I think Twitch is also working fine. So if anyone else is lagging, let me know. But as much as I can see, everyone's been fine. Some buffering here and there. Damn my internet. Because I don't have anything else running over here. Let me just close other windows just in case. I'm gonna close my maybe it's because I had my own dashboard up before. Twitch open, so let's close Twitch. I gave her. Oh, wait, Will speak. No, Revenge. Okay, no. Yeah, she has the tablet and she's stealing Wi-Fi. She was watching stuff on. Actually, let me go make sure she's okay. She should be done with her snack now. So iPad's at 12% battery life, so our stream is probably going to be about half an hour more, and then I'm going to have to cut it then, because once that iPad dies, I'm going to have to entertain my daughter a little bit more. Not saying that the iPad's the only way to entertain her, but if I'm going to stream, I need to have her busy, where she's not causing too much havoc. So let's do my Guild Wars now. First war. So, hold on. Sorry. What happened, baby? You okay? Oh, they're all wet. Let's change it. Street. You want Momo? Thomas? Or Peppa? Peppa? Yep. Yep. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we wanted to try and use are some of the light dark toys that I got recently that I haven't really fully used in the past too much. So this team here I think has worked okay for me. I want to try it out a little bit more. Pretty much mirroring him except for Bethany instead of Theo. I think that's fine. Can we run Dark BK, Mihail, and Novell? Don't think we need that. I think this works. We're just playing with the Dark Barbarian King and Bethany. You know, they're the light dark units that I've had some success with before. Bethany's faster than Chasun? Alright, let's go. Popped in door. Didn't even need to waste some use yet. Made my Bethany a little bit too fast. But I think it's still fine. Probably should have given the attack buff because of this. You gotta really use the mute. Oh no. Oh no. We need shield on you. Shield going on Chasun doesn't help us. Alright, there we go. Shields on Bethany. That's kind of what we needed. We have Glanching, but we also have attack buff, so hopefully... no ignores, but it still does decent damage even without ignore defense. Alright. I think and we can auto at this point. Just take out Chasun, right? Because eventually it's just cycling through turns until Bethany gets ignore defense, and then one ignore should be able to kill Chasun, right? No ignore again? This is the bad side of Bethany. You know, when you get these couple of turns without the ignore defense, even though it's on a 3-turn cooldown, which is pretty low, it's the RNG factor of her. I think they need to move it up a little bit. Ideally, I think each arrow should be 50% chance. Therefore, on average, you should get 1 ignore per. That's 3 without an ignore defense. You know, on average, you get 1 ignore defense. Per, you know, shadow arrow or whatever it's called. Stunt. Sleep Perna. Let's kill this thing here because it's armor breaker. Ooh, One slot second. Wait, I'm back. Am I not live? I had to go for a few minutes. I had to check up on my daughter. Just things that happened. I think we could leave Perna stunned for now. Just get rid of Triton. Wow. So, you pulled the Wind Mermaid before the patch and hurt. She's getting a buff, and she's getting buffed on the next patch that's coming up. How viable it's going to be, we're going to have to find out. I'm interested in her. I'm going to be building mine Violent. I like the third skill. I think it's a nice set to strip and defense break. But I also have that in the Dark Homunculus, and I don't use that one. Maybe we should. Well, actually bring it up for this next fight here. Where else do we want to try? Double Panda Sekhmet. Okay. So I said I want to bring out the Homunculus here. 216 speed. So strip and defense break should be good. Again, I think Trevor works really fine with it, but that's only Arena's leader skill. And let's go Mihail. How badly can this go? We have no cleanse. They have double armor. They have triple armor breaks. This could go really badly. I like it. Alright, let's try this again. This team here, I think, is a pretty good mix. It has armor break. It has strip, and has 2 sources of armor break and Dark Barbarian King for decent damage and healing from Annabelle. So I like that team comp. I'm gonna see if I can be using it more often. Here, let's just put these 2 to sleep. Worry about Despair Sekhmet. So this is gonna strip and then defense break. Or does neither. Oh my god, that's so useless. Didn't strip and didn't defense break. We could live with one or the other. It's going to reset the segment so it can't reset us. We were really looking for that defense break. That defense break, oh, we can't even heal. Sleep? That's a strip, actually. What am I talking about? Sleep. Don't die. Don't die. Yeah. Useless. Run Vero, Sparrow. Can't find a great fit. Vero, why are you running Galleon with that team? You probably shouldn't be running Galleon with that team. So, you should probably be using Megan for that team. Damn, it didn't kill. Now you land the defense break on the one unit that's about dead and didn't need it. Let's kill this panda first. Reset him. So yeah, Vero, Spectra, Bella, Megan should be used instead of Galleon. That's kind of the first thing. Second thing you should do. The second thing you need is a damage dealer. A good damage dealer. Theo, Sigmaris are the obvious choices. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm not sure if Trevor can pull this out. Mihail's dead. I already acknowledged that. Why are they not focusing on Trevor at all? Oh, Wind. Okay, that makes sense a little bit. Oh my god. Really? This is actually a really strong heal 3-turn cooldown defense buff. We're just in a really bad spot. I actually think I need Mihail dead, and then see if Trevor can solo this. That's kind of our hope. Let's give defense. So maybe now if he has defense break, they'll focus on him. No, they still Wind Panda still goes on me, and they both go on him now because she has defense break too. Can we do enough damage here? Because they have double healing. Should I just let Mihail die? Or is he providing usefulness with the cleanse? Let's nuke. Hey, Nashik, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I can't believe this is actually working. The whole purpose of the team was supposed to work with a defense breaker, and we wanted the really doesn't we wanted what's it face the Dark Homunculus to be the job of the defense breaker. This would have went a lot smoother if we actually had a defense breaker. Somehow it's still working without the defense break, so I'm kind of amazed by that. We're getting a lot of resistance on this. I'm also really surprised how strong this heal is. Granted, these pandas are not doing crazy damage. I'm just going to let Mihail die. It goes against what I'm trying to do, but I think the only way we win this is if Trevor's alone. Don't die here. Can we kill here? Let's play safe and just kill this one. Oh my god. I didn't do enough damage. I'm not sure if we even save Trevor. I don't think it makes a difference. We don't care about saving Trevor there. We have... Who has shield? Oh my... I didn't realize my Barbarian King has shield on him. Because Anavel's on Will. So it has to be Barbarian King on shield. That's a mistake. Because that's why we didn't strip anything. The shield is preventing from that. Oh, that's so much. Oh, four turns. How much more do we go? 4? Okay. I can't complain against 4, right? I can complain against that, though. Stun. Oh, this thing is fun. Sassoon just won 4 turns in a row. 4 violent procs. Not even frenzies or anything. 4 violent procs. But yeah, we have to get... if we're going to use it with Gemini, we got to take him off of... shield. Because that really screwed things up before. We need to go frenzy crazy. We need one friend. We need a couple would be nice here. Oh, none? So we get 4... Where's Anavel? When did Anavel disappear? Wait. I didn't see Anavel die. Alright, screw this. We need to win because we just lost 2 fights. So no more messing around with stupid units. Okay. So, wife's coming home early, so stream's ending even earlier than normal back than before. What a time to join the stream. Yeah. Hey, Issa, welcome. So, I messed up with seeing my Dark Barbarian King. I forgot he has shield on him. Why does he have shield? Because these are good runes. Yeah, those are 2 good runes. That's kind of why he has shield on it. But I have to take it off. I'm going to use it with Gemini. We were playing with just some light dark units out there. And they obviously just didn't work. So, now we just go for safe wins because that's what I do when I lose. When I lose, then I go just chicken shit. Things that shouldn't lose. So we should kill Sierra, and then after that, and this fight's gonna become even easier in a few days once Rakan gets nerfed, and Rakan's collapse damage is gonna be weaker. Ah, no defense break there. That sucks. What? This Orion resisted a second defense break? Okay, it's fine. It's still dead. And now provoke. Would I build a Fee Ranger Fire? Wait, what? Yeah, we're gonna see if this is working though. That we have some issues with here. Would I build a fire? I'm trying to make sense of this. Fee Ranger Fire. I don't know what that is. This again against Rakans and Lycas are getting weaker soon, so it should work a little better soon. Strip here. Didn't strip will, didn't reset. Well, it didn't strip will, of course it's not going to reset, but you know, you bring these units for reset for one reason and they don't. And then they just I don't know what to do with it. Like I look at Sekhmet now, if he doesn't get that reset off, what good is it? And that Vitesse goes 3 times to pop Endure. Let's just kill Vitesse now, I guess. I think we're losing my Theo here. The Archer from the Secret Dungeon. So is it Adrian? Which Secret Dungeon is it from this event? If it's the Fire Elven Ranger, I have one built. I use it for Necro all the time. It's amazing for Necro. Outside of that, it has no real use, but it's amazing in Necro. I still use it, and it's like people tell me build liches. I built liches. Kill Theo. We need to make sure Theo doesn't kill us. The fact that we lost our Theo in here makes me sad. The fact that this Theomorph is going to kill us again makes me really sad. Kill? We have to reset better. Kill. Kill! This is a tanky Theomorph. Wow! It doesn't land defense break on better either. It lands the other useless skills. I mean, not useless, but glancing's not really where we're having issues on this. I should probably get an attack buff up. It makes more sense. Do more damage. Serenity's fine, because we can just steal it. Hopefully. It's not, again, Adrian's not great. It's not something that you can't not find. It's Nat 3s are generally pretty easy to get. So don't feel bad about it. It's not a game-changing monster. It's just one that I use for Necro. A lot of people neglect it. You can move on past it. It's not anything huge. But I will show my Adrian. Again, I use Adrian mostly. I lied. He used to be part of this team. Here's Adrian. His runes are not the best. It's Violent Revenge. Decent attack. That could damage attack. Again, for Necro, you don't need any speed. Just get decent crit rate, and I mean, it's not anything nuts. And basically, his main goal is he buffs everyone's crit rate up on the team, gives speed buff, and he does multi-hits with dots. So, especially if you have high crit rate and self-buff stuff, that he gets an extra hit on his third skill. His first skill, he gets an extra hit for having high crit rate. So, you want to build him with good crit rate. Pretty important. But yeah, if the secret dungeon ones, especially if the secret dungeon is going on, you can just get more of them. If not, again, of the Nat 3s, the only ones that are really important is Bella, Bernard, Shannon, Colleen, and Mav. Mav is probably the only non-farmable one that's like really important to get. Everything else, again, there are toys in there, there's stuff that can be used, but the only one that's really important is Mav. I don't understand why that has to be refreshed all the time. But so, like I was saying about the mermaids, I plan to build the wind one. I'm almost certain I'm gonna build the wind one. I'm gonna just watch some videos on it right now. I just want to see some stuff on it first. But either way, I think I want to build it. I have like 7 or 8 mermaids in storage anyway, and they're just sitting there until I pull Beta. Possibly Molly. I don't even care about Molly too much, but if I pulled a Molly, I would definitely use it. But for now, I think I could just skill up. I was offline for 10 seconds. I don't know. I'm streaming. My internet service is what it is. I can't fix it sometimes. I don't know if it's just my end or not. Hopefully we can get that fixed later. I mean, I can complain to Optimum. That's about all it is. We have a 60 gig upload, so I don't know why it's not working perfectly. And we're directly connected to my modem too, so not even Wi-Fi issues. And I don't have anything else running in the background. I shut my porn off and all that stuff. My daughter is watching stuff on the iPad, but I don't think that should really use up too much stuff. Do I have stuff? So, but yeah, I'm planning on building one unless someone's had it built, and would let me play with it for a bit, because I just want to do some damage testing on it. And if anyone has one built with good runes, let me know. I definitely want to try. I mean, I think I'm just gonna build it anyway. I have the fodder for it. I don't have anything dying I need to build anyway, so it's building that or building a second lich that I'm never gonna use, or building a Ramagas or a Roke. Fun units, but nothing I need to use. Hey Killer Pro, welcome. How you doing? But again, the big part for this patch here, Iris nerf, Tableau nerf. Those are the big ones. Leica and Rakan minor ones. And I'm confused on Jaeger. But no one has Jaeger, so it doesn't really matter. But to me, I read it as a nerf. And that doesn't make sense because I don't see why he needs to be nerfed because he wasn't that good anyway. It's not a nerf, it's just a change in his skills, which just doesn't make sense to me. It pretty much just means he's going to be targeted first. And he's, if you bring it there, it's because he's going to die. And it doesn't take away what he's really weak at. If he still gets armor, if he gets attack broken, glancing, he's just really weak anyway. So I'm not really sure. The whole Jaeger buff nerf, I understand it. It rewards you for bringing him against Okeanos. That's about it. Ooh, that is Weedjacked. So that's defense buff. Just get rid of Chow. I don't see the purpose of what goes on now. Anything he does now, Juno will strip it. He has no real damage. Camilla's damaged, but again, I don't think Camilla's a huge deal. Let's reset Velajul. Never mind. Curse of the Beautiful, that's fine. Juno's just going to take all that stuff away. Unless he kills Juno? Oh, he's not killing Juno. Immunity, go for it. Oh, no immunity? Okay. Just we go for AoE stun at that point. Oh, wait, we have some issues with Okeanos having glancing on him. So we at least got the stun on Velajul, and Velajul's dead anyway. This was super support. I don't understand super support. And it's just, will Camilla carry him? I don't think Camilla's going to carry, so. Oh, nice stun. I don't think it made a difference, though. Reset Weejet. So probably could have just killed Bastet there, but the dot was gonna do it. Do Camilla owners really think they're gonna like 1v4? I mean, at some point, I think when you realize you lost, you quit, right? And against this team here, against just these two alone, should make it quit. The 2 fire units, yeah, I guess I could understand that you can eventually take them down. But with Chasun Theo, how are you taking that down? Thank you. Like I said, I know Camilla's owners feel that their units can 1v4 stuff, but it can't. Camillas are not that good. They're annoying to deal with. They're a pain in the butt. They're not super. They're not. I don't know. Even if I pull the, I'm not thrilled about pulling them. It's a good unit. It's something I would use, and I'm not saying they're bad, but they're not. I bring it into something like this. I feel gross against this. Where's Bethany? Try Bethany. Who do we want to ban out? Gani? We ban out Gani, we ban out Okeanos. I think Gani's fine. I think we ban out Okeanos and not deal with this crap. Well, maybe Wind Panda, Wind Monkey. Wind Monkey's the damage. Bans Annabelle. That's interesting. Why Annabelle? Yeah, why Annabelle? Oh, maybe I could have went Bethany lead. Get more damage out of it. But Bethany probably doesn't even get a turn. Bethany will probably be dead before she does anything. I have to stop bringing Bethany out so much because it's. I know it's fun. Who's doing? I mean, yeah, it's gonna be Wind Monkey doing damage, right? Who are you resetting? We reset just soon. Seems smart. Ow! Ow! Bethany's so squishy. So squishy. He has two... Oh, okay, he just stunned. He didn't strip anything. Push. Resistance? Really? Miael, really? One job. Another stun on Theo. What else? Seal magic on that's so he has no more endure. Strip. Oh come on. Okay, vent. I should have banned Wind Monkey. Should have took out the damage. Bringing Bethany was just a mistake too. Bethany had will, yes, but he stripped it. Yeah, I guess Okeanos wouldn't have been too bad to let through. I will not let you Lucian me. Level 27 Dark Monkey? Where is Flappy Bird? Why things are not in order? Like, why is Bernard all the way in the back? He should not be all the way back there. Take out Zeros. Oh wait, accuracy leader is what I meant. So, do we move first? We're 270. We're faster than Tiana, I think. Don't know if we're faster than his Megan, though. Oh, damn it. We are not faster than his Tiana. So, can we two-man this? This is going to be interesting. Let's kill Dark Monkey first, because we're going to reset lag and focus on Dark Monkey. Because he's level 27, so he should have less HP. least that's the mindset. Don't stop. Squall is up. He has one more turn and then Squall is up. So we need to... I think we also have Rain of Stones up here. He has Squall up already. Oh, that stinks. That's... he has... Oh, not max skill, because he should have his AoE up. Oh, Chasun dies. Come on, Okeanos. Can we do this? I mean, he's on a non-damage build. If we were able to get Chasun, the Fallen Blossom back up, we would have had it. So this fight was a lot closer than it looks. I understand I'm, like, devastated here. This should have been closer. Stuns. Didn't even land a single stun. I feel we should. We lost to a level 27 Dark Monkey. Dark Monkey, level 20. He didn't even care enough to level that thing up. Should have won that. I feel... Well, that's third straight Guardian player, too. Is it really that difficult for you to decide what you... I mean... So, I guess my first issue was... Okeanos getting outsped. So we need to grind that. That's probably the first thing that really needs to happen. This speed, I guess it's fine. 20 speed. Why is this thing in order so bad? I think we just get rid of Varad. Soon gone. He gets immunity off and then we go off anyway. I think we reset Molong. Because we don't want the nuke going off, I guess. Oh, okay. You'd rather let me stun you? Stuns my monkey. Son of a bitch. Reset Molong. Again, it's that nuke that we're more worried about. We're gonna soften up Leica a little bit. Maybe this kills Orion, actually. That really sucks. So now we can't kill Leica, so I don't even think it's worth it. Let's just make sure Orion's dead. That shield is just going to make it really hard for us to... Didn't even kill... Oh... Oh... Orion dies here, but I think we lose Theo. Fine. No stuns, of course, because my team just sucks. We need to get stuns on everyone. Get stuns on one person only. And he violence out at it. Did he really get the stun on him? Or did he just violent out of it? I don't get how unlucky things happen. Orion removing Will, that's supposed to happen. That's 50-50 for him to remove the Will. The fact that he gets a stun on him on the perfect unit is just so bad afterwards. Could have stunned any of the other ones and been fine. And the fact that he wasn't greedy about not using Whistle Elementality first. It's pretty, really greedy, I think. Just ban Gallia? So he goes speed lead, he gets first turn. Was Gallian that much of an... Because, yeah, he's getting the strip off anyway, and we were not resisting it. So, yeah, I think we had to ban Gallian there. Able to at least reset Varad. Stripping his own wills anyway. So, who's he bombing? Okeanos. That's not going to kill Okeanos. And then we can't heal. Or we'll get attack buff, and then we will... let's go after Lydia. And then we cleanse, and then Okeanos gets stuns off. Oh, good. We actually get the Violent Proc out of it, too. 3-turn armor break. I don't think he should... Oh, maybe he... Of course, you always have a Violent Proc Sierra. But I don't think that single bomb kills Annabelle anyway. Probably should have reset Varad instead. Is he waiting around just to see if his bomb goes off? Not to kill Annabelle? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm actually surprised. We aren't seeing any of the irises. We're not seeing any of the tableaus, and the units that are going to be nerfed soon. I thought we'd be seeing a lot more of them these, at least right now, because they're still good. Yeah, I'm thinking about the damage, and then I'm... Okay. Have your Lucian. Do whatever you want with your Lucian. That's perfectly fine. You have your immunity, you have your Lucian. We'll see what you do with it. Like, I mean, single Lucian's doing no damage here. Right? None. Like, it'll do maybe 15,000? 15,000 not killing anything. Ariel's doing no damage. Perner can clean up, maybe? Not even give him his Lucian. He's not going to even put Will on there. Why am I going to bother? I shouldn't have done that. That was a waste of reset. It's dead. I think we could just auto this, right? Oh, no, we don't want auto because Okeanos is going to do stupid things. Because Okeanos would do the Rain of Stones right there, even though that's full immunity. Yeah, we'll heal. Why not? I had double healing. He threw Lucian into it, and he even didn't ban a healer. Ooh, swag. G2. Oh, no. I don't like you. G2.
At Fidelity, we work.
Sierra Bastet. Oh. Yeah, pretty much the same team as always. But we will get wrecked by this one here. Guess it's again just ban Bastet. No, ban Gani. So we are letting a buff bomb go through. That's going to be the problem. A buff bomb, not even a buffless bomb, a buff bomb. So that bomb's going to one-shot something. So our luck is coming down to if we resist the bomb. That's our win condition. If we resist the bomb, we can win. If we don't... he also doesn't have a ship, so he can only bomb Chasun. And maybe Chasun can live with the bomb. Or Juno. Does Juno live through the bomb? Juno's not living through the bomb. A normal Juno might have lived through the bomb. My Juno won't live through a bomb. The good thing is we might be able to kill Sierra through this. If we violent. Wait, did he not do he did. Why did he do Whistle Mortality? Oh, because Sierra is going to just violent things away. Violent proc to take away the armor break. Really? Did he really need that extra bit on me? I don't think it mattered, but... Didn't really need that violent proc. It just rubs it in the wrong way. I'm not... I mean, he's better than me anyway. That's G2 versus me. I mean, there's just too much of a gap there. Hey, young wheat, how you doing? Welcome. Ooh, Annabelle. Taking Annabelle away. Switching from Leica to Rakan, really? Why would you do that? Leica's better for 99% of the situations. I mean, I'm the one with the water monkey. Does he know that? He can't know that for sure. So we're gonna strip all his crap and then, but we have no way of killing him? I mean, gonna be Juno for the kills. I'm surprised that, why did he bomb Juno? Does that make sense? I mean, you would think Juno's generally the tanky one, right? So useless. What is this? Double chances to strip that, and neither one of them stripped it. Come on, really? Oh. Okay, we got a full strip there, but we have no more Okeanos to do anything with it. Oh. So this, and then he cleanses that off. Just need to kill Velajuel. I don't think actually killing Velajuel makes a difference at this point. He's not even healing. He's not even putting out the debuff to heal. Violent, please. Jasoon's dead. Oh no, okay. Really? Fine. I think we just take away the attack buff there. Nice stun, okay. Live. Fine. Oh. We're not doing good. We're fighting people much stronger than me, though. I mean, I know where I cap at. I cap at C3, G1. Anyone in high G1 I know pretty much wrecks me. I'm missing a lot of the strong stuff just to fight against them. I really like fighting for it, though, but I don't... Again, I need immunity. That's pretty much where my weakness is. Okay. Iris is still around, that's fine. Alright, I think this is going to be my last one. I gotta go because my wife's coming home early from work, and I gotta prep dinner before she gets home, and all that nice stuff. I don't know what's actually the fear here. There's no damage on their end either, right? I mean, it's Iris and Sekhmet. Decent damage, but not huge damage. And support-wise, at least I have the sustain from double healing. I'm perfectly fine just stunning those two. It's good enough for me. Who do you reset? You reset stun from Okeanos, that's fine. The least threatening. I mean, it's... actually, he just resets my reset. I use my stun, actually. Iris. The heal is just going to be bad. Kill Iris. That's nice. Tessarian's possibly the damage dealer, especially with all the debuffs out there, so glancing on this, put him to sleep. 2 dots, that's more. Is that 10%? Okay, good, it's 10%. Alright, guys. I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys probably Wednesdays the next time I'll get to stream. I probably won't be able to stream later until then. But I will be back in a little bit. Alright, have a